Dummynation 3.0 basically almost killed the game. Dummynation 3.1 fixed a lot of things, but didn't fix the entire thing. I still criticize it for not fixing everything, and I want to say that I was definitely wrong. While my criticisms I still agree with, I shouldn't have expected the developer to fix everything in one go. Of course, Dummynation 3.0, I don't think you realize how bad it was. Games took so long, everything was working against you, the best strategy, and playing as a hard nation was impossible for even most best players, and legendary countries were straight up impossible. They might still be completely impossible 2 versions later. Dummynation 3.1 did, again, fix a lot of things, and I shouldn't have expected for everything to be fixed in one go. But I did. So now I'm thinking, okay, so the developer they're just going to do it in parts and refine the things that 3.0 did correctly. I still think that the old version was probably a bit better, but I do like the complexity of newer versions and that you have to think more before doing something. And this version, and while I still have my complaints about the current version, I can say that one of my complaints has been fixed, and it was mainly about the international standing thing. So before, when you got peace treaty, with a country, let's just say China, or India actually, if I declare war on them, if I pay this amount for a peace treaty, I don't actually have a peace treaty with them. Oh yes, I do. You can see here, 6,000 days. Now usually, and if you go on the diplomacy tab, you can see there are waves through this country. This indicates that I have a peace treaty with them. This is a great feature. It tells you that you shouldn't attack them. It's a bad idea because you're going to be seen absolutely terribly by the world. And, it works. I think that international standing has been fixed. There's no way you're not going to be able to see these lines. So, that's been completely fixed now. I think it works quite well. The other thing that was added in this update wasn't much, were these little pop-ups. Which is, a great feature, helps people get into the game. Especially with the amount of mechanics that are now added after update 3.0. But there is still a couple things. Reservists are still in the game, and initially I thought that these should be removed entirely, but now I think it should be a reward for getting a high population. Say the game is like, okay, you have 1 billion people, you can now get reservists. I think they should be more of an unlockable thing, maybe not through research, but something different, like reaching a population milestone, or maybe it could be in research, like something about arming the population, or it could be added to one of these. Maybe theocracy, because there's still no point in going here. So, it would be cool to see this just being unlockable, because this is still annoying and makes certain countries almost impossible to attack. The other thing that makes countries impossible to attack are... Now, where's the reveal? Oh yeah. This. Ammunition shortage. When attacking a large country, like India or China... I know, I've never actually attacked the US in this version before. Actually, I might have. But when you're attacking a country with a very high population, especially India and China, you will get a lot of rebels. And these rebels are going to be insanely powerful, especially India. You will regularly see just one group of rebels with 1,000,000 firepower. And that is going to contribute a lot to your ammunition shortage. And your ammunition shortage essentially just makes your army a lot weaker. I guess they run out of bullets or something. Now, I think that it basically makes these countries impossible to invade. If ammunition shortage was in a version of the game before 3.0, before a world without peace treaties, it would be fine, because you just peace treaty with them, let this go down, and you could attack them again. But a lot of the time, peace treaties could be like over 10,000 days long, and your ammunition shortage goes down way faster than that. I just don't think ammunition shortage really adds anything to the game. It doesn't really add any strategy, in my opinion, and just lengthens games for no reason, and actually makes it harder to attack one of these places. Essentially, these places are basically invincible. You can't attack them. Everything else I mentioned previously, I don't really have a problem with. I still do have a problem with the research. The fact that overall everything has just gotten expensive. Now, the best route is definitely going through social research and going for innovative spirit. But also, things like these just cost more. For no reason. 2 levels of this used to cost 10,000. Now it costs 16. Same with this. This is also more expensive. So is economic research, which is 12,000 research to just cheapen it up a bit. Why? Why does everything have to be more expensive? If you want these massive research trees for people to go down, then make stuff cheaper. Like, for example, smart taxation used to be 4.1, but now it's far more expensive. I can't actually get enough research to do this. I'll try and show you what I mean here, if you just give me a minute. Yes. Actually, no, I can't do that. Oh, I did anyway, that's great. Okay, give me a minute. I may as well keep that. I'll just do this. I'm sure I'll get another level for this. I'm sure I'll get another level for this. Oh yeah, also troop decay is still really annoying, and there's no point in it existing. There is no research tab that... Because some maintenance cost, yeah, that's kind of a thing. Like, yeah, this exists, but I still think this just adds nothing to the game and really just pads out the runtime, which there's no point in doing, in my opinion. I still think that is dumb. I think that military spending should just go towards making your military more just better, really, like it was before. I don't like the military slowly decaying all over time. Yeah, it makes the game more realistic, but it is just more annoying than anything. Oh yeah, I need to do this. I still need to complain about smart taxation being way too expensive. Yeah, 11.3 for one level. That is actually quadruple the price. Because right now, 30% cheaper, and it still costs that much. And in Dummynation, and in the game before 3.0, it only costed 11.3, but that was at a 10% decrease. So its cost is has been more than tripled now, maybe even quadrupled. Why does research cost so much? If you want us to go down these massive research trees, make things cheaper. Don't just do this weird thing of, oh, you invested this much research? Nah, you can't invest any more. Remove this, let us invest as much as we want into these categories, but just make things the prices they were before. Why were these things changed? Again, do you want us to go down these research trees? The answer, I assume, is yes. So, make it easier for us to do that. Making everything this expensive adds nothing to the game, and only takes away from it. There is no point in this. Anyways, that's it. The game has warmed on me since, but still. Bye.